Welcome to the LA Galaxy pregame. The six-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. From BMO Stadium, beneath the shadows of the famed Coliseum, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight it's the second El Tráfico of 2025. The LA Galaxy is on the road at LAFC. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard as the Galaxy look to bounce back from a disappointing home loss midweek, losing to Austin FC 2-1. It was a very odd night at the home of the champions, from players complaining about soccer balls not being inflated enough and delays because of that, and a couple of injuries which could have been a lot worse, plus a physicality to the match that left a lot to be desired on the level of expertise, which was lacking for both sides. The Galaxy come into this one in last place in the Western Conference, 15 points on the season. They're 14 points back of the playoff line. Now, had the Galaxy won the match Wednesday night, that would have been 10 points based on results. It was a huge setback, as every match is a premium for the Galaxy now, and tonight's match is that plus city bragging rights on the line. LAFC come into this one in fourth place on 35 points. A first-half goal from Denny Bwanga held up at Minnesota, a 1-0 road victory for them. Like the historic rivalry with the San Jose Earthquakes, this one is of the same vein. And records and standings normally do not matter. But for the Galaxy, this match has a lot riding on it as they try to find their way out of an unwanted historic start. The defending champions have shown signs of life prior to Wednesday's setback. They need to switch back on track this evening. It's the Galaxy on the road at crosstown rival LAFC, El Tráfico 2025. The countdown to first kick continues right after these words. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today, exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com, and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamava Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamava September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamava, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamavaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
71 degrees and the clouds are moving in the City of Angels. It'll be a pleasant one tonight for this 2025 second edition of El Tráfico. Time now for the injury report. It's brought to you by Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win, and only one player on that injured list for the Galaxy, and that's Ricky Puig, who has returned back to the training field. He's training on the side, and we will keep an eye on him and his possible return in 2025. As we mentioned, time to talk to the manager. That is Greg Vanney of the LA Galaxy. His club looking to get back onto the winning column, and they need that. They need a lot of wins going forward here. But from Deflategate, the MLS version, to what could have been some serious injuries in the match, to a very physical match, to extended add-on time at halftime and in the postgame, Wednesday night's game against Austin FC was rather odd.
Yeah, it was a game that we gave up 2 goals that not timely and not great goals. We had control of the game, I thought, through large stretches of it. We had some good moments, good chances. But we didn't capitalize on enough of our chances. So, whenever you get midweek games and kind of busy schedules and stuff like that, games can be a little awkward. It just comes down to executing in key moments of the game. And we didn't do that well enough the other night. So, we didn't get the result that we were looking for. So here we are tonight in always a big game, which is against LAFC. And the guys are looking forward to emotional bounce back and come out here and scrap and put together a good performance.
Absolutely. And that was my next question is the bounce back, because sometimes you have a game where you may have expected to come out and get those 3 points and things would have been looking a little bit better. Now it's kind of like, okay, we're focusing a little bit more this time around, especially with maybe our main rival.
Yeah, this game always gets everybody's attention. So, at the end of the game on the other night, I think everybody was intent on getting the result. But when the game was over, I don't think it took a whole lot of time for guys to start to shift their mind towards the opportunity on the weekend to play here at LAFC against these guys. So, guys have to quickly turn around and physically get themselves ready. But today is a mental game. It's an emotional game, and it's one where you just got to roll up the sleeves and you got to get after it. And it doesn't matter. Both teams, third game in a week. It's just one you got to have everything you have and put it out on the field.
Absolutely, and dealing with Denny Bwanga, who scored the game winner on Wednesday for them. He continues to play well for them. I believe he's got 11 goals now on the year, coming off that left side. How's that look for you?
Yeah, we've got to make sure in transition moments, that we're accounting for him. It's either going to be Mickey or it's a Miro between the two of them. They've got to make sure that somebody is close to him. We want to try to keep him from facing forward as much as possible in those situations. Easier said than done, I get it, but if we can keep him from building speed, that's a part of the battle for sure. The second is making sure we get a help player over whenever he's able to face forward and build speed. Can we get a second guy there to help him and try to deal with him before he arrives into the box? He's a guy who gets a lot of penalty kick calls in his favor, and so and those are usually things he turns into goals as well. So we got to try to, again, deal with him early and deal with him away from the goal and deal with him outside the box and try to get help players around him. Those kinds of things that we need to be mindful of. Taking care of the ball and not losing it in bad situations or in situations that put us into vulnerable moments is going to be important as well. So all the things that go with trying to deal with a player of his caliber and his pace and his directness.
So last game, it seemed like the connection that had benefited the Galaxy between the midfielders and the forward line was a little more difficult in terms of finding those people. Marco I don't think he had a bad game. He did fine, but it seemed like the connection going forward to get numbers forward and maybe put Austin in a bad spot wasn't quite there.
Yeah, I think a couple things. I think the game lacked a little bit of intensity at the start. Again, second game, maybe, I don't know what it was exactly, but I felt like the urgency wasn't in the game in the early part of it, so things were a little bit slower than we like. They also had no problem sitting in a really low block where there wasn't a ton of spaces in there for some of our guys. And so when you're not playing at speed and not playing at the highest intensity and the spaces are smaller and the opposition is comfortable sitting a little lower, then it can get bogged down. And I felt like it got bogged down for us a little bit. And we needed to try to get that first goal to open the game up. Obviously, we didn't. But I felt like in the second half, we started to build some tempo in the game, and spaces started to open, chances started to come off of it. And we started to look more like have more of the urgency that we need to. I just think it came too late in the game to get us back to where we needed to get to. So there's no question that against LAFC you have to play with urgency. They're a team that is quality all over the field. They will sit low on us sometimes, and you got to make sure that they can't bog you down, because then they're just playing to turn you into transition. And so we've got to make sure, again, that we keep the tempo of the game where we want it, and we need to make sure that we're finishing our attacks and that we're creating some goal-scoring opportunities. It's not a team that gives up a ton of goals, so we've got to make it work for us.
So when a team is playing in a low block, and LAFC may do that, is it speed of play? Is it runs off the ball that you're looking for?
Yeah, both. I think that those things go hand in hand. You know, sometimes when teams get low, guys end up like passing and standing and just end up in positions, if you will, and connect. But we don't actually make those runs that go through the back line. It doesn't seem like there's as much space behind the back line when a team sits lower. And so guys, you know, sometimes don't use that extra 15 to 20 yards to get all the way to the end line. And so for us, we talked about it. It's passing and moving forward after the pass, little sprints to break the back line. Keep forcing the defenders have to make decisions, open up new spaces, see if we can't get either behind or open up some spaces to keep our attacks going forward. So, yeah, part of it is teams sit low just to try to slow you down and take away the space in behind and keep the game in front of them, and we've got to make sure that we don't allow that to happen too much.
Finally, with the third game of the week, I think you're thinking about it in terms of your roster and your starting 11. How's it look tonight?
Some similarities. Miro comes back on. Julian, after the injury coming off pretty early in the game, will come back into the left back position. Lucas will come on for Diego. Just a little bit of combativeness into the midfield to try to duel, also to help Edwin to get help to our fullbacks and dealing with Buanga and dealing with whoever might be on the right side. But they play those wingers who like to go one-on-one, and we want to make sure we can get support there. So we'll start off there. The front, the other guys will be the same with Joe and Gabe and Nasi and Marco. And so maybe a little bit more just defensive combativeness to get us started in this game, and again, support to our fullbacks against their wingers. And see if we build ourselves into some moments. Maybe we can catch them on transition as well.
Galaxy manager Greg Vanney. We'll take a short time out. We'll take a look around Major League Soccer and a personal note when we come back.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamava Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamava September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamava, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamavaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Scores around Major League Soccer. Miami beat up on Red Bull 5-1 on the road. It was Orlando 2-1. Winners on the road at New England. Chicago wins 2-0 against Montreal away. It was Charlotte 3-2 away at Atlanta with a victory there. Columbus at home against D.C., and they win 2-1. Other games are still in progress. In a personal note, I would not be here today without a lot of people along the way that have helped me out. But as a child, of course, it was my father that introduced me to the game, and my two uncles who introduced me to the game and brought me to games of growing up in San Diego along the way. On my way up to the stadium here tonight, I received a phone call where my Uncle Leonard passed away today at the age of 80 under hospice care, and he had been battling for 7 months in a bed, and today he gets a chance to rest. Today's broadcast, in my opinion, is going to be dedicated to him and his memory and what he was able to do for me along the way to find my passion, which was the sport of soccer, and eventually becoming a broadcaster of the greatest team in American soccer history, the LA Galaxy. Tonight it's El Tráfico, the 2025 edition number 2. The Galaxy need a win. It's a very important game for this LA Galaxy club. As the players are about to take the field here, the Galaxy come into this match 3-14-8 on the season, 15 points. LAFC 10-5-5 with 35 points. The all-time series is in favor of the LA Galaxy. 8 wins, 7 draws, 7 losses, and 6 draws. At LAFC, the Galaxy is 2-6-3. The teams are coming out of the tunnel. They're going to midfield. Our referee for tonight's game is Guido Gonzalez. His assistants are Corey Richardson and Nick Uranga. The Galaxy go to the south side of the midfield stripe in their white uniforms with the gold trim. LAFC in the all black with the gold pinstripes. Galaxy LAFC, El Tráfico 2025. It is coming up next. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, You can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamaba Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamaba September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamaba, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamabaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamaba Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamaba September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamaba, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamabaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, wait!
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Welcome back to BMO Stadium, where the Galaxy will take on LAFC here in moments. It's time now to get you the first 11. It's brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. For the LA Galaxy, in goal, Novak Mitrovic. To his right will be Mickey Yamane. Amiro Garces and Maya Yoshida are the center backs. Garces returning to the first 11. Julian Alde will play on the left side once again. In the midfield for the Galaxy, it'll be Edwin Cerrillo as the holder, flanked by Marco Royce and Lucas Sanabria this time around. Diego Fagundes will come off the bench. Up top will be Gabriel Peck on the right, Mateus Nascimento as the striker, and Joseph Painsil as the left winger for the LA Galaxy. For LAFC, they'll start out with Hugo Lloris in goal. Nkosi Tafari on the left side with three in the back, Eddie Segura and Sergi Palencia. Plus Ryan Hollingshead will play in the middle as well of that defense. Smolyakov, Jesus, Delgado will round out the midfield. Up top, it'll be Bowanga on the left side, Dilrosun at center, and Nathan Ordaz as the right wing. Galaxy defend the goal to our left and attack from left to right. It'll be LAFC with the ball to start this match. And waiting on our referee's go-ahead, who waits on television to be ready to go for this one. A pleasant night to you. Thank you for joining the broadcast here tonight. We hope it finds you well. We are underway with a long ball off the kickoff. Comes into the Galaxy defense and out of play over the near side touch. Mickey Yamane will take it for the Galaxy. Yamane tried to find Pack, cleared away by Hollingshead, who anchors the left side for LAFC here tonight. Again, Yamane with the throw. Into Peck, he'll chest it down, trying to find some space, plays it on through. He'll find Joseph Painsel, who goes near side. This will come on loose and won by LAFC. They'll work it towards the right side now. Dillerson. And back defensively, Eddie Segura. Squares it on over. Tafari. Back to the right they go. Ball down the middle of the park. Dillerson trying to turn it towards goal. Sanabria is there along with Garces. It'll come on loose. Here's Alday for the Galaxy. He's pushing forward in the left channel past the midfield stripe. Ahead it goes to Joseph Painsil. Better energy here from the Galaxy, and Painsil's brought down outside the area. That's our first foul of the game, and a free kick for the LA Galaxy here. No, says the referee. He let it go for a goal kick. Looked like he had pointed to the spot, but he lets it go for a goal kick, and it's taken by Lloris. Towards the near side, plays it into Hollingshead, into Bowanga, back onto the near side for Hollingshead, and on the slide tackle, Sanabria is there to clear it out of play. Hollingshead off the throw-in. Back in for Bowanga, approaching the penalty area, trying to make that cut to the right. It's poked off of his foot by Garces. Out of play, touched last by Bowanga. And this will be goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Yoshida will take it for LA. Galaxy slow to get this one off. It comes on over to Novak Mitrovic. He'll spray it out the right side. Yamane is there. Back in for the stride of Sanabria into Marco Royce's first touch. Cerrillo to the left side. Here's Alday, will push past the stripe and into that left channel. Puts on the brakes, waits on Royce, and back it goes. Cerrillo once again for the Galaxy. And to the captain, Maya Yoshida, who plays the left center back position tonight. Garces on the right center back position. Cerrillo. Back into Garces, comes off his foot, a heavy pass there. Here's Bowanga trying to turn the corner, can't do it on Garces, and the Galaxy come out with possession. Ball will come near side. Yamane now for LA. Garces. Maya Yoshida. Edwin Cerrillo. The Galaxy slow things down a bit, and Greg Vanny talked about it in our pregame interview, that they might allow LAFC to be the benefactor of possession and the Galaxy be willing to play in transition. Right now that's not the case, as LAFC plays with everybody behind the line. Here come the Galaxy though. Sanabria on the near side. Gabriel Peck right in front of the Galaxy bench. Watched there by Mark Delgado. Garces. Back on out. Yoshida, Cerrillo. Maya plays this one ahead. Nascimento. Yamane gets a touch. It comes back to Sanabria. And he'll knock it on back. Edwin Cerrillo. So when Edwin goes left of Maya Yoshida, Mickey Yamane drops in to a defensive midfielder role as the Galaxy with an unforced error as the ball goes out of play over the far side touch. Jesus plays this one in to Segura. It'll come on over to Mark Delgado. Near side to Hollingshead. Back to Delgado just past the stripe. A late run down the middle is not seen. Delgado will knock it on back, and Eddie Segura has it once again for LAFC. Here's Tafari. Out the right side they go. Galaxy have numbers back in good defensive posture at the moment. Again, Segura. Delgado. Squares it on over to Tafari. Nascimento trying to close him down. Ball will go on to the right wing. Aude defending on the play. Good battle here as it comes up the right side. Delverson into the Galaxy penalty area. Top of the box it goes. Bawanga tried to play it through, and this is broken up, but not cleared. Sanabria too many touches, and he couldn't find his stride, and LAFC has it again. Delgado plays it in towards center. Jesus. And they'll work the right side once again. Delverson. This should be offside, we believe, as it comes in towards center. The flag stays down. Garces will have it for the Galaxy. LA trying to break out. Painsil making the run to get to this ball. Good battle into the far corner. And the Galaxy will have possession here. No. Foul against LA. And a free kick for LAFC. Delgado. 0-0, 6 minutes played. Segura over to Tafari. It'll come on forward and play to the near side for Hollingshead and over his head and out of play. And this will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Yamane will take the throw. Back to Garces. By Yoshida now. Heavy touch by Sanabria on the pass, and the Galaxy need to settle down a bit. The central midfielders need to be better on the ball. Garces will walk it up towards midfield, and now lets it go back for Yoshida. Squares it over to Surrio, who acts as a third center back there for the Galaxy at the moment. Flattening out. It'll come ahead to Sanabria. He'll go right side. Yamane. Maya Yoshida. And the Galaxy very patient, building into that middle third. Here's Surrio once again. He'll find Marco Royce. On towards the right side, Garces. Past the stripe, here's Gabriel Peck. Back in the midfield, Yoshida, Royce, and Maya Yoshida. Very compressed right now from the forward line all the way back. It'll go left side. Aude. Again, Yoshida. Yamane touches it back for Maya Yoshida. It's a bad pass. He'll recover over to Garces and to the near side to Gabriel Peck. He's brought down by Hollingshead. No foul. Here's an opportunity into the area. The shot towards the penalty area. And the 6 is out of play off the foot of Ordaz, who's playing as the striker for LAFC tonight. And a goal kick for the LA Galaxy here. This is not one match, I believe, that our referee Guido Gonzalez is going to use his whistle all that much in the opening minutes. Gabriel Peck is still down. And we'll look at it one more time here on the replay in our booth. And it might have been clipped from behind as he tried to hop over the tackle. And Peck seems to be okay, trying to limp it off. And comes on over towards the Galaxy bench. He'll get a swig of water, and it comes on back, and we continue here in play. Yoshida back to the goalkeeper, Novak Micevic. Lifts this one out the far side for Aude. Ahead it comes Nascimento, turning away from his defender, dragged down. That'll be a foul and a free kick. Marco Royce will take the restart. Comes on back to Garces. Squared on over Yoshida. A little too flat for Galaxy at the moment. They're playing it to side. They're not willing to play it forward. Now it does come forward. Here comes Joseph Painsil. Takes two defenders out. Aude gets the cross into the area right on the goalkeeper, Lloris. His first touch. He'll quickly punt it downfield. Garces gets a piece of the first ball, and Sanabria there to clean it up. Cerrillo back to Maya Yoshida. Good job there by Amiro Garces. He's a bit surprised on that play, though. He should have been more aware. Here comes Aude now for the Galaxy. Left corner of the penalty area. Plays it in for Painsil along the end line. He'll pull it back on out. Cerrillo. Aude. Watch there by Palencia. Painsil, big cross to the right. Trying to find Yamane, knocked away. Second ball comes to Gabriel Peck. Watch by Yamane once again. This one will come on into Sanabria. Good ball back to Yamane. Good idea, trying to find Gabriel Peck, but it's picked off and it comes back out to Ordaz, who has it at the top of his own defense. LAFC will build out of the back. Here comes Delgado. Comes centrally, Jesus. Again, Delgado. Into Bouanga. Mark Delgado, 2 goals and 6 assists on the year. So about the same production here for LAFC as he had for the Galaxy. Ball goes right side, and here comes LAFC once again. Delrison plays it onto the wing, and a miscommunication there turns into a throw-in for the LA Galaxy here. 0-0. Inside 12 minutes of play. Hey, be at the dig for big moments with the 6-game pack. The package features 6 games of your choice, all at a discounted rate. Secure your seats by visiting lagalaxy.com/tickets. Aude with the throw. Nascimento able to play it forward. Painsil flicks it into midfield. It's won by Delgado. He'll knock it back defensively. Tafari runs it down and has it now for LAFC. Squares it on over to Segura. Here's Delgado now. Watch there by Peck. Again Segura. Tafari one more time. And both teams cautious in possession. To the right side it'll go. Back defensively, Tafari under pressure from Nascimento. To his goalkeeper, Lloris. Closed and then clears in the midfield looking for Bouanga. Garces gets the first header. Second one is won by LAFC. It'll bounce around in the middle of the park, and Cerrillo is brought down by Ordaz, and that's a foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy. Cerrillo still down, slow to get up here. Now onto his feet. And we'll have the free kick for the Galaxy. Played back to Cerrillo. Left side of the circle. Took him all of 3 minutes to get a yellow card last game, and that hampered his play. Here's Yamane. Just past the stripe at center. Cerrillo once again. He'll go right side to Garces. Gabriel Peck on the near side. Plays it in for Marco Royce, who's dumped from behind by Segura. That's a foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy. Free kick about 40 yards away from goal. Just at the right channel. Royce tees it up. He's got Painsil with him. Likely Joe will make the run onto the wing. One-man wall for LAFC. Ordaz looking things over. Painsil will run onto the wing. Here's Royce playing it towards the back post. Out comes Lloris. Gets a fist on this one. Aude towards goal and over the bar and out of play. Goal kick. Nice job on the part of Julian Alde getting on this shot. Because that's what the Galaxy are going to need here. Looking at the replay once again, Lloris fists that ball to the top of the box, not away from his goal, and opened up for an attempt at goal. Unfortunately for the shot by Alde, goes over the bar, but now he picks off a pass, and here comes Julian once again for LA. Left side it goes to Painsil. Royce is trailing on the play. It'll come to Marco, who has it now for the Galaxy. 15 minutes played, 0-0. Royce. Yoshida. Surreal. Again, Edwin. Top of the center circle, it'll go. Maya Yoshida. Here's Garces. On the right side, it comes quickly to Yamane. He'll curl in, play it off to Sanabria, continue his run. And Royce continues to connect the dots with Surreal. It'll go left side now to Aude. Nowhere to go. Turns it back around, and he finds Maya Yoshida. He had Painsil open on the wing, but Aude was not comfortable with that one. He wants it to go quickly, Aude. Taking a little more command here. A little more charge. Maya Yoshida. Garces. Ahead it goes to Peck. Plays it through Hollingshead. Nascimento tries to turn the corner on Segura. And closed off and out of play in the first corner of the night for the LA Galaxy on the right side. It'll come near side. Marco Royce will take it for LA. Taking his time getting to it. His right-footed ball is going to bend away from goal. He'll play it on top of the box to Sanabria on the ground. Back out it goes to Royce. Again, Sanabria once again. This one's picked off by Ordaz, and the Galaxy made a meal of this corner kick. Here comes Ordaz into the Galaxy half of midfield, being closed by Garces, who gets back in time. Plenty of numbers back now for Galaxy, but Delgado plays this one back. Tillman onto the right side, and that's going to be a card. Yes, it will be. I believe a foul against the Galaxy's Julian Aude. And Guido Gonzalez not going to the yellow card there on this one. Heavy tackle there on the part of Aude. Single-footed, though. And fortunately for him, he got a piece of the ball. Free kick for LAFC now. 35 yards from goal, right of center. Denny Bawanga stands over it. It's got Hollingshead and Tafari on the opposite side of the ball. Segura centrally. Ordaz at the top of the Galaxy penalty area in an offside position at the moment. One-man wall for the Galaxy is Joseph Painsil. Here's Bawanga. Plays it into the area. This will skip on through and out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. There's nothing like summer nights under the lights, cheering on the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. This July and August, the game day experience is getting even better with exciting theme nights, exclusive giveaways, and delicious specialty menu items. It's all part of the LA Galaxy Summer Nights. Don't miss out. Head to lagalaxy.com/summer nights and get the full lineup and join in the fun. 0-0 here as the ball comes into midfield. Nascimento taken down by Delgado. No foul, says the referee. And now play has been stopped as Nascimento took a hand to the face. It'll be a free kick for the LA Galaxy, I believe. Cerrillo comes over to talk to his manager, Greg Vanny, in the break. Yamane comes on over and hands him a bottle of water. Make sure he's all right. And Matheus will go back into his position. We continue now as play is restarted. Garces. Maya Yoshida. Sanabria. Again, Lucas lets this one go to Cerrillo as the two holders are a little closer this time around. Now Cerrillo drops back into the goal. Alde will push on forward and release. He has it now on the left side. Again, Cerrillo. This will go left side, Alde. Painsel has it now. Back out to the Galaxy captain, Maya Yoshida. Squared on over to Garces. And methodically, the Galaxy moving it through midfield, left and right. Marco Royce. Alde once again has to step on forward into Cerrillo. Back it comes. Delrison defending on the play, so is Ordaz now on Maya. And to the right side it goes Yamane. Quickly closed by Hollingshead. This ball ahead intended for Nascimento's, picked out of the air by Delgado. And LAFC on possession. This will come on through. Ordaz into Bouanga. Closed by Garces. And Amiro wins the battle, takes the ball off his foot, and he'll take it towards midfield. Nice job by Amiro Garces here. Royce back to Garces, and now Sanabria. Gabriel Peck on the right side. Rather quiet in this match so far. Peck, ahead it goes to Nascimento, trying to return to service, broken up. Yamane keeps it alive for LA. Sanabria, bad pass by Lucas, right into Ordaz, and LAFC looking to counter. Sanabria did well to slow it down, but Delgado will go to the right side. Here comes LAFC on the attack. Palencia over to Delrison. Beyond Tillman, Delgado, and now back to Tillman. Delrison. And LAFC will restart from midfield. Tafari. Centrally to Jesus. Segura will push past the stripe. He's got Bouanga on the near side. Yamane defending on him. Segura. Jesus, and they'll wheel it around towards the right side of center. Tafari plays it on the wing. This time it's Delrison. Watched there by Alde, and out of play on the pass. Throw in for the LA Galaxy. Julian Alde, who took a good shot, a couple of good shots Wednesday night, had to leave the match due to injury, starts again tonight. It's played all right for the Galaxy to this point. 22 minutes played, 0-0. Cerrillo for LA. Gets away from one defender, then the ball blasted off of him and out. It'll be a throw-in for LAFC. Palencia will get the throw here for the home side. Delrison took a little knock there in a collision, I believe, with Eddie Cerrillo. The throw intended for Tillman. It'll be dropped by Cerrillo to Garces, and back it goes to Yamane. He'll lift in the midfield and whiffed by Gabriel Peck. A little sloppy here by both sides at the moment as this ball goes out of play. Touched last by the Galaxy. It's going to be a throw-in. Actually, no, a foul in favor of LAFC as Nascimento took out Segura. And now our referee getting into the match. He was allowing him to play a little bit early on, and now he's whistling those down. Here's LAFC on possession. It comes into Delgado centrally. Jesus quickly out the near side on a one-time pass, finds Hollingshead. Back out it goes Delgado towards the near side. Bouanga, watched by Yamane. Bouanga on his right foot, back out it goes. He's got 11 goals and 7 assists, Danny Bouanga. Tafari now for LAFC. And the Galaxy drop everybody behind the line. LAFC wants the foul on Marco Royce. They're going to get it. And a free kick here for the home side LAFC. Delgado near side to Bouanga now as we continue. Yamane steps in. Bouanga gets around him. 3 defenders trying to converge on the play for the Galaxy. And LAFC will restart once again. Delgado into Jesus. Plays it on to Hollingshead. The flag should go up on this play. Here's Bouanga towards goal. It's blocked by Yamane. And the flag stayed down. It should have been offside. And the far side AR made a mistake. Here's Jesus at the stripe. And Nascimento staying all over him, and a foul called against Matus there. Free kick for LAFC. Far side AR is Nick Uranga on the night. Segura. Here's Delgado. Comes out the near side for Hollingshead on possession now. Gets away from Yamane. Able to play it ahead to Bouanga's got an opportunity to go. Bouanga to the back post. He scores! And LAFC has taken a 1-0 lead. Denny Bouanga, his 12th goal on the season. Mickey Yamane beaten on the play. As we look at it again on the replay, he stabbed at Hollingshead, who rounded him, and Bouanga able to get inside of Garces towards the penalty area and stayed onside, and then beats Novak Micevic to the back post. And Micevic may have committed himself a little bit too much to the near side. 1-0 in favor of LAFC here. Goal coming in the 26th minute unofficially. First shot on goal by both sides finds the back of the net. And we continue. Painsil comes back to Aude. Garces. Back to Yoshida. Again, Garces under pressure here from Ordaz. Plays it towards the near side. Peck in for Sanabria. Peck is lucky to keep that alive for the Galaxy. Maya Yoshida again for LA. Cerrillo. Edwin Cerrillo loses the ball on the pass from Maya Yoshida, and again the mistakes continue to come for this LA Galaxy team. It'll be a throw-in for LAFC. Cerrillo now for the Galaxy. Gets it back and then lifted off the ball. This will be a goal kick for the Galaxy, though, as Palencia defended up high there. And the Galaxy quickly need to find their wits about them. Otherwise, they'll find themselves in a massive hole. Right now, it's manageable at 0-1. Micevic. He'll lift to the far side. Aude. Gets away from one defender, closed by Tillman. Both players go down. Painsil gets on possession. Back it comes for Sanabria. He'll take it back to find some space. Garces. Sanabria into Cerrillo. Again, Lucas, right side of the circle. Played ahead to Gabriel Peck. And Miro Garces has the stripe. Centrally it comes. Yoshida. On the left side is Aude. Yoshida once again lifts this one in for Peck, trying to run onto it. It'll bounce and go out for a goal kick. Galaxy fans, Pups on the Pitch games presented by Purina are back. Purchase a ticket and dog pass for our upcoming Pups on the Pitch games, August 10th, August 13th, September 20th. To purchase your pick, or your tickets, that is, or learn more, visit lagalaxy.com/pups at the pitch. 1-0 in favor of LAFC as this ball goes out of play in midfield. Touched last by Denny Bouanga. Here's Maya Yoshida with the ball in midfield for the Galaxy. Ahead it goes to Royce, back to Yoshida, now Aude. Garces. He'll take it to the stripe, Garces will, then lets it go again to Maya Yoshida. As the Galaxy try to cue it forward to Gabriel Peck in the right channel, played ahead to Yamane. Into the corner it comes Sanabria. 2 defenders around him. It's stripped away from him, and the clearance comes into Garces, who plays it forward to Marco Royce. On to the left side for Aude. Painsel. Sanabria. Played it in, looking for Yamane, but Hollingshead easily clears that away. Denny Bawanga now for LAFC. Played ahead to Hollingshead. He'll find Bawanga, who pushes forward into midfield. Lets it go for Delgado. Plays it ahead into space. Here's Ordaz running into the Galaxy penalty area. Ordaz to the back post. Chance here for Del Racine. He scores! And it is 2-0 for LAFC. And the Galaxy now in that massive hole that they wanted to stay out of. Trailing 2-0 in this match. And defensively, they're not able to stay connected when they commit forward. And the thing about LAFC is that they're direct when they play out of the back. They're not going side to side like the Galaxy is. They are direct and making runs inside of you and turning the defenders around and forcing them to chase back to their own goal. And the Galaxy, when that happens, are not able to recover. At least they haven't yet. Here's Garces. Yoshida now for the Galaxy. Cerrillo. Aude. Into Painsel. Again, Yoshida to the left it goes. Aude. They can't seem to find Marco Royce at this point. Not enough productive touches for Royce. Sanabria. Garces. Maya Yoshida. Royce this time around, able to play it ahead to Painsel. Taken towards goal, fires away, and Lloris makes the save, and he bats it away from his far post. Corner kick here for the LA Galaxy. Second one of the night for the Galaxy, again on the right side for LA. So we look at it again on the replay here. Played on through to Painsel. Good ball to goal, but bouncing right before it gets to the net, not necessarily the strongest of shots. Here's Gabriel Peck. Left-footed ball on the cross towards the spot and cleared away by Tafari. Cerrillo now for the Galaxy. Back into the corner. Peck knocks it down and off the defender and out. Goal kick, says the referee, as it bounced back to Gabriel Peck. Penalty kick. He's pointed right to the spot, and a handball has been called against LAFC, with the Galaxy having a golden opportunity to get themselves into this one. Hollings had put out that left hand, and the Galaxy will get themselves a penalty on this one, and there's no doubt about it on the replay we saw. It'll be looked at upstairs, of course. Jose Carlos Rivera is our VAR tonight, with Tom Supple as his assistant. Gabriel Peck will put it on the line, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait for it to be confirmed, and it's rather weird that this takes so much time. Lloris on his goal line. And this might help stop the bleeding for the Galaxy. Segura and Nascimento, they're having words. Bowanga's there as well now. Referee gives the go-ahead. Here's Gabriel Peck on his left foot, fires away, scores! And the LA Galaxy pull one back. Gabriel Peck with his 4th goal on the season from the spot. It is 2-1 LAFC now. Look at the replay one more time here. Peck trying to head it across, and Hollingshead putting that arm out in an unorthodox position. Easy penalty to call, and Peck puts it home. We continue now. 2-1 LAFC. Yoshida in the midfield. Tillman gets dispossessed by Painsil, who's able to play back to Aude. Here's Garces. It'll come right side to Gabriel Peck. Heavy touch by him. Important goal for Gabby. He needed to get it on the score sheet. It's been too long. Now he needs to do it in the run of play. Cerrillo back to Aude. In some trouble here. Back to Maya Yoshida. Sanabria. Garces once again to the right side it comes. Peck in for Sanabria. Quickly ahead to Yamane. Pokes it into space and right on to Tillman. And here comes LAFC. Again, Yamane can't find the pass. Bowanga this time around. Tries to make his way into the area. Closed by Garces. Bowanga still on possession, and Bowanga might get the foul here. Nice job by Sanabria and he with the battle and a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. And Bowanga saying, where's the foul? And I think he was correct. Throw in here for the LA Galaxy, who got the benefit of that one, I thought. 37 minutes have been played. LAFC 2, LA Galaxy 1. Yamane. The long throw into midfield on the near side. Overthrows Nascimento. It'll come on down now to Ordaz. Played back to Hollingshead. He'll find Jesus. Defensively to Fari. Closed there by Marco Royce all the way back to Hugo Lloris. Lloris has allowed just 19 goals with that one on the season. Plays into Hollingshead, who knocks it into space for Bowanga. Yamane able to knock it back to his goalkeeper, Novak Micevic. He'll lift in the midfield. Nascimento has the ball bounce up and hit him in the chin as he's being pushed from behind by Segura. Delgado taking off the ball, but it comes on forward. Tillman thinking about the shot, blocked by Yoshida, who turned his back on the shot. This is nuts. Here's Hollingshead now for LAFC. Able to chip it over the top of Cerrillo, who mistimed the header. Galaxy able to clear for the moment, and Painsil is brought down by Palencia. And here comes our first yellow card of the night. Sergi Palencia picking up the yellow. Aude will take the free kick. Switches it to the near side. Yamane has to run it down, and he'll collect it now for the Galaxy. Back it goes to Garces. Ahead to Cerrillo. Bad passes like that make you restart and repay for field position that you already had. Painsil now in some trouble. Watch there by Palencia. He'll take it in towards center. Joseph Painsil will. Plays it onto the right side, finds Gabriel Peck. Peck, watched by Hollingshead, a couple of step overs and back to Garces. Cerrillo. Has it now, the center circle. Left side it goes, Yoshida. Nobody making the run into the corner on the left. It'll go right instead for Peck, over his head and out of play. Throw it. Hollingshead will take the throw in for LAFC. It comes into Denny Bouanga. Garces can't get that ball, and Bouanga runs away from him. Right side it goes. Palencia pushing forward for LAFC. Lets it go for Bouanga once again. Here's Palencia. Jesus all the way back to Fari. Nascimento closing him down and squared on over to Segura. Delgado now. Segura into Delgado. Tafari. And the Galaxy very tight defensively right now from the back line to the forward line. Really about 10 yards, now 15, 20 yards as it's opened up a little bit more with depth. This will come ahead to Tillman for LAFC. Good job by Yoshida into Aude. Yoshida's pass bypasses Royce, and here comes LAFC on the counter towards the near side. Hollingshead, watched by Peck, cuts it into center, plays it across to Tillman. He'll find Bouanga. Lifts into the penalty area for Ordaz. Hollingshead's header saved by Novak Micevic, who makes a nice one here in the 42nd minute. 2-1 still in favor of LAFC. Novak Micevic putting the ball down. Maya Yoshida. Ahead it comes to Cerrillo. Left side Aude. Over to Garces. Again, Maya. Nobody making the run off the ball, so these center backs are on the ball all the time for the Galaxy, as everybody just sits and waits in a white jersey. Here's Yoshida, plays it ahead, Nascimento, trying to hold position. Back it goes to Maya. And here's Garces once again. The Galaxy stuck in their own defensive third. Right side it comes. Yamane now for the Galaxy. Needs to go quickly. Peck. Taken off the ball by Delgado. Cerrillo and he collide. Both players go down. This will be a foul on Delgado. And a free kick for the LA Galaxy, but both players down there. And both players still down and not getting up. Now Delgado helped to his feet by Tillman. Eddie Cerrillo is up as well. Former teammates last year. Guido Gonzalez comes over to Delgado and gives him a verbal warning there. And we continue. Here's Garces now for the LA Galaxy. 43 minutes played, and again Sanabria picked off by Delgado, and just mentally not strong enough right now. Ordaz to the right side. Delrison, who's got the second goal for LAFC, plays it into Tillman. It'll come on back to Tafari. Delgado once again. Near side it comes Bouanga. Watch there by Yamane. Hollingshead. Back to Bouanga. Yamane pokes that off his foot. Comes out to Peck. Peck thinking about the long pass for Painsil, and he drops it back to Cerrillo. Here's Sanabria. Has plenty of green in front of him, but just sauntering in to the attack. It comes over to Yamane near side. Garces again to Peck, and we restart with Yoshida. Gabriel Peck. Top of the center circle. Left side the Painsil. 44 minutes have been played. 2-1 LAFC. Aude. And the pass by Sanabria, not a good one. Yoshida has to run all the way back, and the Galaxy have to restart once again. Needs to be cleaner, the young man. Here's Garces now for the Galaxy, who did not do well on the first goal. Scored by LAFC. Yoshida So come on to Aude. Marco Royce. Need to get that ball on his foot way more often. So come on ahead. Gabriel Peck. He's got Yamane with him on the near side. Peck puts on the brakes. Garces once again for the Galaxy. And he played it out of play for a throw in LAFC. 4 minutes of stoppage time. That was incredible. Galaxy have possession once again. Yoshida into Cerrillo. Alde getting the ball on the left side, able to push on forward, being closed by Tillman now. Slots it in for Painsel. Joe pulls back towards midfield. Wheels around and now played it back to the stripe and Amiro Garces. Here's Gabriel Peck now for the Galaxy. Into Nascimento. Tried to play it into Painsel. That's broken up. Yamane slowing Bawanga for now. And now the slide tackle by Sanabria, and that's a foul. And a free kick for the Galaxy. And Sanabria says, I got the ball. Yellow card to Lucas Sanabria. Look at it again on the replay here. It's a hard tackle for sure. I think our referee's saying you showed your spikes. It's probably part of that. So one yellow card apiece in this match. Delgado for LAFC, Sanabria for the LA Galaxy. The 2 8s are on caution. Eddie Segura taking the restart. Plays it across the pitch. Sergi Palencia. Back it comes to Fari. Again Segura. Delgado all the way back. Lloris. Gabby and Delgado having a little game in the middle of the park there. Both players shoulder to shoulder. Aude tried to play it up the wing for Painsel. That's broken up and out of play. Throw it. So come back to Eddie Cerrillo, 2 minutes to go before the break. Right side it comes, Yamane. Off of Yoshida. Gabriel Peck. Into Marco Royce. Royce about 30 yards away from goal. Again, Peck on the right side. Right side, watch there by Delgado. Peck out to Yamane. Royce, Mickey, and back to Garces. This is too slow for the Galaxy to get beyond the black shirts of LAFC. Yamane now for Royce. Decides to play it in for Peck. Peck might have a chance at goal here. Fires to the back post, and boy, did he lift that one out of play. Goal kick. Two-1 in favor of LAFC here approaching halftime. Hey, download the LA Galaxy app today as your one-stop shop for everything Galaxy. Easy ticket management, exclusive content, and the latest Galaxy news and scores. Visit lagalaxy.com/app for more information. Lloris to take the goal kick. He'll send it long into midfield. Off his left foot. Two left-footed goalkeepers tonight. Garces gets on this ball. Second ball will bounce around. Nascimento, Cerrillo, back it comes to Aude. Maybe one more chance here for the Galaxy before the break. Here's Painsel. Gets away from Delrison. This is good for Joe. Plays it into the area. Aude had hesitated just a bit, and it finds its way to the end line and out. And that should pretty much do it for the first 45 minutes here at BMO Stadium. Our referee looks at his watch and points to midfield, and that is the end of 45 minutes here at BMO Stadium. The first quarter hour was okay for the LA Galaxy. Neither club had a shot on goal, and then the Galaxy defense got skinned. Two players, Yamane and Garces, as Denny Bawanga put LAFC on top 1-0. Delrison made it 2-0, and then Gabriel Peck off the handball from Hollingshead in the area. Peck from the spot his 4th goal on the season. And we go to the break. LAFC 2, LA Galaxy 1. Plenty to be playing for in the second 45. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamaba Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamaba September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamaba, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamabaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
We continue halftime here at BMO Stadium where the Galaxy trail 2-1 against LAFC. Thank you for listening here tonight. I hope this broadcast finds you well here. After 45 minutes of play, possession-wise, the Galaxy have the majority. In fact, 61.8% for the Galaxy, 38.2% for LAFC. But having said that, LAFC is very content in playing in transition, and they've burned the Galaxy twice in doing so. And that's what they'll continue to do in this game in the second half if the Galaxy can't move the ball more quickly. The Galaxy are moving the ball slowly, but they're also moving it side to side slowly. They're not breaking any lines. They're not forcing any LAFC player to run and turn back towards their own goal. And that's what needs to change here for the Galaxy. Possession is great, but possession with purpose is not where the Galaxy is at the moment. Even on the penalty that he earned was a long ball that was lofted into the penalty area, and Hollings had got up that left hand on that header that was coming across from Gabriel Peck, and that's how the Galaxy earned the penalty kick. But they haven't been able to pass their way through into the penalty area or pass their way through into the wings for crosses into the box or back to the top of the box. The other thing that has to happen here for the Galaxy is Marco Royce has to get on the ball more often. They have to find him. They have to find him and run off of him. And that hasn't happened in the first 45 minutes. Shots, 6 for LAFC to the Galaxy's 3. 2 shots on goal for the Galaxy, 3 for LAFC. 1 save for Novak Micevic here. Block shots, 2 for LAFC. Total passes, 335 for the Galaxy, 198 for LAFC. 93.4% passing accuracy for the Galaxy. And again, it's between Cirillo, Garces, Yoshida, Aude, and Yamane. That's the passing accuracy for the Galaxy. It has to get into the midfield offensively to Royce and the forwards, which the Galaxy haven't been able to do so far. Corners, 2 for the Galaxy, none for LAFC. Total crosses, 1 for the Galaxy. Galaxy called offside 1 time. 1 yellow card apiece. Both 8s picked up yellow cards in this match so far. Sanabria for the Galaxy, Mark Delgado for LAFC. It is 2-1 LAFC. We'll take a look at the scoreboard when we come back. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamaba Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamaba September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamaba, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamabaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamaba Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamaba September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamaba, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamabaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
Scores around Major League Soccer. The other games that are in progress, there are 2. At the half, Vancouver leading San Diego in San Diego 1-0. In Portland, Minnesota and Portland, they are scoreless. Finals that are in from earlier today, Miami 5-1 over Red Bull, Orlando 2-1 over New England. It was Chicago 2-0 better than Montreal, while Charlotte beat Atlanta 3-2. Columbus 2-1 over DC United. Other finals, Seattle beat San Jose 3-2. San Jose is at that playoff line. Sporting Kansas City and New York City played to a 1-1 draw. Houston and Philadelphia tied at 1. Galaxy will play at Houston on the 25th. It was Dallas 3, St. Louis 0, Nashville over Toronto 1-0, and Cincinnati 1, RSL 0. So Cincinnati potentially did the Galaxy a favor. Here it's LAFC 2, LA Galaxy 1. The second half is coming up next.
This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamaba Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamaba September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamaba, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamabaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
Welcome back to BMO Stadium. Galaxy and LAFC. El Tráfico once again. About 45 seconds on the countdown on the clock as the Galaxy have come out of the tunnel and they've huddled up about 40 yards away from their goal. It looks like the Galaxy is going to make a substitution here to start the second half as Diego Fagundes will spell Lucas Sanabria, so that yellow card is off the field. But the Galaxy need a better possession also through midfield, and no surprise that Fagundes comes on in there for LA to help connect the back and the middle lines. Galaxy will have the ball to start the second half. They defend the goal to our right, the south end of the building. And we'll go right to left. No substitutions for LAFC. I think Steve Cherundolo was pleased with how his team played. And I think Greg Vanney is okay with the first 45, only in the fact that he wants the ball to move a little more quickly, I'm sure. Second half is underway. Comes on over to Aude, who has it on the near side. Into center this time for Yoshida. So instead of Cerrillo dropping into the hole and playing as a third center back, they're holding Aude, at least to start the second half. Yoshida over to Garces. Under pressure here. It'll come on back to Maya Yoshida. Out the near side it comes to Diego Fagundes, his first touch. Aude into Fagundes once again at the stripe. Right side of the circle it goes to Garces. Painsil's on the right wing to start the second half, and Gabriel Peck on the left. Yoshida. Aude. Here's Peck. Again Aude. Fagundes and back out. LAFC pretty compact. Comes back to Aude once again under pressure from Delrison. He'll be able to play it forward now to Peck. Need to run it forward, Gabby. He'll take it into the near corner, being closed down by Tillman, and Tillman would come out with possession. He's able to play this into midfield. Yoshida will get to it. Otherwise, it was off to the races for Denny Bawanga against Garces. Galaxy captain on possession. Ahead it comes to Marco Royce. Closed quickly. Near side Aude, and he quickly has to go back to Yoshida as Jesus puts pressure on him. Sometimes you need to go forward to beat that press. It goes to the right side for Yamane now. He'll push up for the Galaxy. Painsil trying to weave his way in. Joe still on possession. His pass in for Marco Royce not good enough and cleared back out. Garces into Cerrillo. Joe on possession this time around again for the Galaxy. Yamane. Royce showing for it. Painsil. Back to Yamane. Cerrillo chipping into the box and cleared out by Segura. This will come to midfield and out of play over the far side touch. And a throw in here for the LA Galaxy. Joseph Painsil will take it. Back it goes to Garces. Who has it now again? Royce. Maya Yoshida. Aude. Over towards the near side to Peck, and again, they're facing their own goal. At midfield, they're still facing their own goal. They're not facing up against the defender and beating them. Here's Yamane. Back it comes Yoshida. Into Cerrillo. Royce knocks it back, and they restart again with Aude. Near side it comes. Gabriel Peck. Aude. Yamane. Up the wing for Painsil. Watched there by Hollingshead. Tried to play it in for Yamane. Picked off by Delgado. Comes out to Bawanga. His pass given away right to Cerrillo. This is an opportunity for the Galaxy if they go quickly. Right side it goes to Painsil. Right into the mouth of the defense. Yamane. He'll take it past one defender. A second defender. Mickeyed into the area and then picked off by Delgado. Ahead it goes to Bawanga. He plays centrally for Delrison. Cerrillo does well to keep it alive. Back in for Marco Royce trying to find Diego Fagundes. That's broken up. Aude stripped of the ball by Delgado, and he's playing it forward now to Tillman, and here comes the breakaway for LAFC. Tillman taken towards goal. Tillman still with a chance, and he lifted it over the bar and out of play, and the Galaxy fortunate on the deflection. It'll be a corner kick for LAFC, but the Galaxy pushed up so much and continued to backtrack that LAFC got themselves that counterattack, and the Galaxy were exposed in the back. And Tillman, for whatever reason, took an extra touch, and he cost his team potentially the third goal. Corner kick from the right side here. Denny Bawanga to take it. Right-footed ball that's bent in. It'll bounce off of Yoshida and out of play over the end line. And Maya is struggling here right now. Corner kick. It'll be the second one of the night now for LAFC. Both of them have come in the second half. And Bawanga will run in to that southeast corner of BMO Stadium. This one will bend in towards goal. Hollingshead at the top of the 6. Here's the cross. It comes on into the box, knocked away by Painsel. Segura keeps it alive. Back out it goes to Bawanga. Taking on Painsel towards the end line, and this will go out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Don't miss a single kick. Grab your 6-pack today. Pick any 6 matches that fit your schedule and save with special pricing. Lock in your seats now at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Maya Yoshida for the Galaxy. Aude. Back to Maya under pressure from Ordaz. He'll go right side. Yamane. Garces now for the LA Galaxy. Slowly walking his way into midfield. And to me, when it gets compressed like this, it only helps the opponent because you have nowhere to go when you take away the openings for passes. Yoshida. Aude. He'll lift to the left side this time for Diego Fagundes. Fagundes again lifted off the ball by Palencia. Aude keeps it alive. Peck, heavy touch. Back it goes to Cerrillo, and he'll get the foul. And a free kick for the LA Galaxy. Good restart opportunity here for the Galaxy. Marco Royce will stand over it. He's thinking about playing Peck. They'll restart again. Peck sends it into the area. Back post trying to find Diego Fagundes, but Joseph Painsel called for the foul in the box. Unnecessary foul. It doesn't have to happen. It just, these are the things, little things, a lot of little things are the reasons why the Galaxy find themselves in the position they're in right now. Lloris on possession now for LAFC. Tafari. Tillman will knock it on back. Galaxy doing a better job here setting up defensively. Here's Lloris. Into Tillman. Watched there by Fagundes. Tafari will play in the midfield. Ordaz showing for this one. Cerrillo giving him too much room. He'll take it in the midfield. Ordaz into Palencia. Back to Ordaz. Now working on Aude, who turns his back on the ball. It'll be helped out by Cerrillo. Ahead to Fagundes. Plays it in for Nascimento, who's able to get through. Segura in for Painsel. Painsel fires away, and he's offside. The flag goes up, and he was half a step offside, even though he missed the target. Possession to LAFC here. "54 minutes played now at BMO Stadium. 2-1 LAFC. Lloris lifts this one long into the Galaxy defense. Yamane able to head it away from Bawanga, but here's Delrison. Plays it onto the right side. Palencia now. He'll play it towards the back post, and Yoshida heads it out just shy of the corner kick spot, and it'll be a throw-in. Sergi Palencia will take the throw. Right corner of the area, Tillman back out to Palencia. Delrison all the way back to the stripe in midfield. Segura now past the circle. Delgado He'll hold possession for LAFC. Segura. Jesus, and they play around Marco Royce. Delrison, or Jesus, I should say, to the near side for Palencia, but it's picked off by Royce, who tried to play it in for Nascimento, and then Royce takes a tumble on the seam that goes from real grass to the artificial surface here. And more of a shock on how he went down. And he's been dealing with that hand wrist. It's not been good for him. Took a knock there, but seems to be okay. He's going to shake it off for now. We continue. Aude. Over to Garces. Paintsel. Back it goes to Garces. Aude. Near side to Gabriel Peck. And the return pass is not good enough when the players are looking down at the ball and the teammates making the run and they see him late. Here's Peck, back to Aude. Near side it comes, Fagundes. Garces to the right side, Yamane. Early cross into the area looking for Nascimento, right on the goalkeeper, Lloris. Rolls ahead to Tillman. Jesus to the right side. Palencia is there. Able to run past Gabriel Peck. A foul there might have been a good one for the Galaxy to take. It'll go into the left channel now and played on to the left side. Bawanga working on Yamane. Trying to play into the area off of Garces. It trickles back towards the end line. Garces will get it back and play into midfield. Segura closed by Nascimento. It'll be played in the midfield, won by Fagundes, and everybody stopped running. Fagundes wins the ball, and everybody's looking at him. That's a huge problem for this team. You have a chance at the counterattack. LAFC will have the ball off a throw-in. Delgado has it over to Hollingshead. He'll knock it on back. Segura back to his goalkeeper, Lloris. Here's Tafari. Tillman. Tafari once again. Over to Segura, able to beat Nascimento into midfield. Left side it goes to Hollingshead, keeps it alive. Delgado shows for it, has it now. Again Tafari now for LAFC, but the Galaxy doing better defensively. Keeping LAFC in their own half for now. That back line needs to be careful not to press too high. Tillman. Right side it comes Palencia, Ordaz, and back to Tillman. Ordaz, Tillman once again. So go right side, Palencia. The Galaxy right now in a good defensive posture. Ordaz, closed by Fagundes. Forced back to Jesus. He plays it back to Segura. They'll try to switch to the far side. Hollingshead able to play forward to Bawanga. They try to do the same play where they scored their first goal in the first half, where they got the Galaxy to lull themselves to sleep and then switch it quickly onto the left. It almost worked again. Here's Palencia. Tillman one more time. Back on over to the near side, Delrison. Played in central. Segura will push on forward. Cerrillo showing to defend. It comes out into Garces, who gets the ball back. Eddie can't clear. He does now to Marco Royce, who plays into Nascimento, who can't find it. Here comes Hollingshead now for LAFC. On the left side it goes Bawanga. Working on Yamane. Gets the ball into the area. Hollingshead able to head it top of the box. Bawanga keeps it alive. Runs into Garces once again. He'll turn the corner. Garces will, and clear into midfield. Give yourself a break. Clear it out. Nothing wrong with that. But LAFC on possession. Jesus. Right side of center it goes. Palencia to the wing. Delrison one more time. Watched by Aude. On his left foot, runs right into Aude, and it'll come on loose. Gabriel Peck for the Galaxy. Wants a handball call, then a handball it is on Delrison, and a yellow card. 2025 Rising Away kit fuses Horizon Rise, symbolizing endless possibilities. You've seen it. It looks good. It's at the LA Galaxy team store. Check it out. (2-1) LAFC, 61 minutes played. Galaxy on possession. Here's Garces. Right side it goes to Paintsel. Maya Yoshida. Garces once more. Yamane. Here's Yoshida. Squares it on over to Aude. Gabriel Peck. And that ball should have come sooner to Gabriel Peck. Once that happens, once the Galaxy use an extra pass, that's when everything closes down. Peck wants Joe to make the run. He's not. It comes on back to Marco Royce. He'll play to Paintsel on the right side. And again, it's taken too many passes to go where you want to go. You're not able to break the lines when you do that. Yoshida. Here's Fagundes. Chipping onto the right side for Joseph Paintsel. Cleared away by Hollingshead as the ball is off the mark. Fagundes as well to get it back for the Galaxy right in front of Denny Bawanga. Garces. He'll come ahead to Fagundes. He'll take it forward. That's better. In for Marco Royce, and it's off the mark. Delgado will try to break out. Still on possession, but nobody wants to close him down, and Garces will get the foul here. And that's how you play this game. Fouling is part of the game, and Garces did a good one there. Slowed down the counterattack. Ball will come near side now for LAFC. Pushing forward is Palencia. The early cross is headed out by Maya Yoshida. And this will be another corner kick for LAFC. Ordaz was making the run right into the 6. The replay once again. Early cross by Palencia looking for Ordaz, and Maya was there to head it out. Garces was on the other side of Ordaz. Corner on the near side, and once again Denny Bawanga will take it. He's going to walk his way into the corner here. It's going to bend away from goal. Galaxy have used one substitution at halftime when Diego Fagundes came on. Here's Bawanga. Plays it down low. Cleared away by Aude. Throw it. Hollingshead will come on over. He'll have the long throw into the penalty area. This will act like somewhat of a corner kick. Try to get it to the near side of the 6 if he can. Lobs it in. Player down in the area over Garces. They want a penalty kick. Referee says no. It'll be cleared to the near side by Tafari and out. This will be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. And play's going to be stopped, and no. We continue here. Nice dive. Fagundes for the Galaxy. Surreal lets it go to Garces. Quickly to the right side. Gabriel Peck is there now. They switch the wingers again. Peck Flips it to the left for Aude. Brings it down well. Tries to get the cross away. Can't. Now on his right foot. It's blocked and out. Delruson did well defensively for a throw in Galaxy. Back it comes to Fagundes. Maya Yoshida. Centrally, Cerrillo. On to the right for Peck. Back out to Garces. Gabriel Peck. Into Maya Yoshida. Fagundes once again. Cerrillo for the Galaxy. Here's Garces into Yamane. Trying to find his way towards the penalty area. Delgado closes him down, takes the ball off his foot. It's played in the midfield, and here comes Bawanga back the other way down the middle of the park. The Galaxy need to get back in a hurry. Out comes Novak Micevic, and they score. Denny Bawanga on his own gets his second goal of the game. It is 3-1 in favor of LAFC. Everybody exposed by the Galaxy, and Bawanga takes it down the middle, and Novak Micevic coming out, and Bawanga gets him to commit, and he just deposited it the other way. 3-1 LAFC. Amiro Garces and Gabriel Peck now having words. Joseph Painsil getting between them. Bawanga with goals number 12 and 13 on the year, and the Galaxy now trail by 2 again. And they have 23 minutes and change to get it done. Guido Gonzalez coming over to Amiro Garces and talking to him about what happened between he and Gabriel Peck. A real altercation here. And he's calming him down. He's trying to tell him, get your wits about yourself. And we continue. Here's Garces. Cerrillo towards the near side. Aude. Cerrillo once again. Into Painsil. Cerrillo. It'll come on back to Royce. Try to play it into Aude. Cleared away by Tafari in the midfield. Cerrillo now for the Galaxy. Aude. Back to Cerrillo. Ahead it goes Fagundes. He'll go right side. Certainly the Galaxy winning the possession game. It's the other stat, the one on the scoreboard, that they're not winning at the moment. 3-1 in favor of LAFC. Cerrillo. Ahead it goes to Aude. Plays in for Painsil. Left side of the area. Watched there by Tafari. Still on possession. Painsil working to get some room here. Still on possession for the Galaxy. Plays it over to the right side for Gabriel Peck. Back it goes to Garces once again. Squared on over. Here's Maya Yoshida. Cerrillo into Painsil, near side Aude. Waiting for Painsil to make the run, but he stops. And they have to restart again. Fagundes. Right side to Peck. Watched there by Bouanga. And the goal began with a turnover where Denny Bouanga picked up the ball, then played it into midfield, and the Galaxy were slow to react to the ball at midfield, and Bouanga ran onto it and beat everybody to the Galaxy goal. Here's Yoshida. Right side it'll go. Fagundes. Back to Garces. Diego again on possession, taking it towards goal. He'll play it towards the back post and out of play. Goal kick on that shot. Maya Yoshida for the Galaxy. Knocks it down for Cerrillo. Here's Maya once again. Over to Garces. He'll play to the right side. Yamane. Gabriel Peck. Lifts this one ahead, trying to find Nascimento. Second ball, won by Hollingshead, and he clears it out. Aude. Over to Cerrillo. Plays into Painsil now. Cuts it on back on Palencia. Painsil trying to weave his way into the area. Painsil still with it. Played it off the defender. It's out. It should be a corner kick. Play continues though. Delrison able to play this one forward for Ordaz. Galaxy get it back. Aude. Peck, top of the area. Heavy touch by him and cleared out one more time. Bouanga for LAFC. Plays it back. Delgado. Into center for Ordaz. Out to the right side and right channel is Delrison. He's got Palencia on the right side. Plays centrally to Ordaz. And the Galaxy get it back off of Garces and Yoshida. Yamane. Maya Yoshida once again for the Galaxy. Cerrillo. Takes it into midfield, and nobody makes the run into the offense. It's the oddest thing ever. Yoshida once again. Fagundes, Royce, and back to Fagundes. Right side it comes. Mickey Yamane. Back to Fagundes. Plays it in for Nascimento. Heavy touch to Peck. Right side again, Yamane. This time into Royce. And he's forced to play it back. Painsil's forced to play it back. Yoshida once again. Head and shoulders above everybody else with the amount of touches tonight. Maya Yoshida. Cerrillo. Into Fagundes. Again, Cerrillo. Yoshida played it into Peck. He's dragged down, but the ball already went through, and the referee allows for play to continue. Lloris will pick up. Again, Lloris. He'll lift in the midfield. Aude will get onto this ball. Ahead it comes to Painsil. Off the player in Delrison. Painsil wants a handball. He's not going to get it. And this team needs to continue to stop looking for the referee to help them. It's a bad habit. Yamane now for the Galaxy. Comes back to Fagundes. About to be stripped by Bouanga, and he is. And luckily the Galaxy get the foul and a free kick. LAFC will make a couple substitutions here. A Bobasi coming on for Ordaz. Delgado will leave the match as well. Frankie Amaya will replace Delgado. Fagundes. Yamane as we continue. Garces once again. Here's Yoshida. Fagundes. Tries to play it into Gabriel Peck and cleared away. Segura will come out with possession. Played into Obobisi. Here's Bouanga running right at Garces, who this time played it well. Yoshida will clear it forward. Marco Royce on possession for the Galaxy. Way too few touches for Marco Royce tonight. Painsel on the near side. Cerrillo. Here's Painsel. Played ahead to Aude. Cuts it back, tries to take away his defender. Palencia staying with him. Painsel. Aude once again. The pass is just too slow. It comes in centrally to Royce once more. Fagundes. It'll go back again to Royce. Nobody wants to go forward. Peck. Over to Fagundes. Plays in for Peck. Lays it off for Royce. And it's behind him and cleared. Here's Amaya. Working on Fagundes. Nice job by Diego staying with them. Peck will get it back. Yamane into Gabriel Peck. And he slows down at midfield. Marco Royce now for the Galaxy. Yamane and back to Fagundes. Cerrillo. Into Royce. Yamane back to Royce. Fagundes, I should say. Painsel into Yamane and back out it goes. Cerrillo this time around. Royce now in the corner. Gets across into the penalty area. Score! Gabriel Peck gets his second of the game. This time from Marco Royce. And the Galaxy pull one back with 12 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in this game. Finally, the club goes forward and into space. In the meantime, Greg Vanny's ready in 3 substitutes. John Nelson, Mauricio Cuevas, 4 substitutes. Isaiah Parenti and Christian Ramirez. Play continues here. It comes back to Tafari. Cerrillo will get this ball off of Tillman. Able to play it ahead to Peck. In for Nascimento. Bouncing around. The Galaxy can't find possession there. It'll come on back. Palencia lifting into midfield. Yoshida trying to battle with Abobasi. Gets on the better of this one and comes ahead to Aude. And back it goes Yoshida. Here's Fagundes for the Galaxy. Wheels it around the right side. Yamane. Back out to Fagundes. Yamane this time around for the Galaxy once more. Garces. Over to Maya Yoshida. Again Garces. Fagundes. Gabriel Peck. Maya Yoshida once again into Royce. Back it goes to Fagundes. Royce will get on the end of this one. Tried to head it for Nascimento to come on loose. Players go down, no foul. Now there is a foul called against the Galaxy after the fact. Substitutions coming up here, and I'm not so sure this is going to help this team. Aude is going to leave the match for John Nelson. Cerrillo for Parenti? No. Yamane's out for Cuevas. Nascimento will leave for Ramirez. Cerrillo is out for Parenti. A lot of fresh legs out there for the Galaxy. Not sure about the game changers. Ramirez is due. LAFC most likely will put some defensive players out here in a moment. Ball on the far side for Bouanga. His pass intercepted by Fagundes. It comes to Gabriel Peck. Laid off to Parenti. Here's Royce. Fagundes into Peck. Back to Fagundes. Marco Royce once more. This will find Gabriel Peck. Into Royce. This is promising. Royce in the area is going to have a go at goal. He wants a deflection and he'll get it. Corner kick for the LA Galaxy. Corner on the near side. Fagundes will come over to take it for the Galaxy. 82 minutes have been played. 3-2 LAFC over LA Galaxy. Galaxy spreading things out in the penalty area right now. Fagundes, I should say, Painsil will get into the 6. Here's the cross now. Knocked away by Tafari. Gabriel Peck will bring this one down. Again, it goes to Cuevas. His chip into the area just beyond Ramirez. Good idea, but not on target. Parenti over to John Nelson now. Here's Garces. Marco Royce has an assist on the night. Cuevas back to Royce. Here's Parenti into Peck. Played on in for Cuevas to get to this ball. Plays it into the box. Looking for Yoshida. And maybe the ball was out. It was. Goal kick here for Hugo Lloris and LAFC. 83 minutes have been played. Bouanga leaves the match. So is Delrison leaving the match. Yaboa comes on. He was a David Martinez coming on. So some fresh legs against the Galaxy here to keep putting the pressure on LA. We're now in the 85th minute. Lloris in the midfield, knocked away by Yoshida. It'll come on down. Gabriel Peck still has it now. Peck at the midfield stripe, right side Fagundes. Ahead, this one comes to Marco Royce. This time to Cuevas. Back in for Royce. Pinballs around a bit, and Tillman will come out with possession for LAFC. Closed by Parenti. Good job there. The Galaxy get it back. Isaiah into center. It comes for Painsil. Joe running right at the referee, then goes straight up towards goal. Painsil fires to goal and right into Lloris. Not enough on that ball. have to do better than that. Ball's outletted on the right side to Palencia. Tillman, Amaya. Here's Martinez. Back to Amaya for LAFC. Watch there by Fagundes. Martinez once again on the wing. He'll knock it on back to Segura. Tafari is there defensively. Into Palencia. This will come ahead to Ibobasi. Martinez on the left. Watch there by Cuevas. The cross in front for Ibobasi, and Yoshida with the clearance. Tafari now. Over to Palencia. He'll play this ahead to Jesus on the right side. Or Yaboa. All the way back to Tafari. Segura now for LAFC, able to play it left side to Hollingshead. And the Galaxy need to find possession here. Inside 87 minutes, trailing 3-2. Hollingshead ahead to Martinez. Back to Hollingshead, able to get through Gabriel Peck. All the way back to Larice. He'll play it out the near side. Here's Palencia. Jesus, Amaya, able to find Martinez, and they'll go forward into the Galaxy defense. Cuevas with the slide tackle, and that's promising. Great job by Cuevas. Quickly on the right side it goes to Fagundes. This might be an opportunity for the Galaxy to cross into the area right off of Segura. You have to beat the first defender. And it's cleared out of play over the far side touch. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. 87 minutes have been played. 3-2 LAFC. Cuevas will take the throw-in for the Galaxy, and it'll come on back to Diego Fagundes. Royce. Over to Peck on the far side. Back to Fagundes. Peck one more time. Back to Fagundes. Here's Marco Royce. Yoshida. Over to Garces. He'll go right side. Cuevas once again. Back out to Fagundes. This is too slow, and they're getting closed off. It'll come on forward to Royce this time around. Heels it in for Peck. Plays it in for Ramirez. Saved by Larice. And it'll come out the near side. A foot save and a clearance, and Christian Ramirez has to clear that one into the net. Marco Royce again. Right side it goes to Cuevas. Fagundes. Cuevas once more time. Here's the cross. Too high. It'll come on to Painsil with a chance. Here's Joe. And he plays it out for a goal kick. Joseph Painsil is struggling. And Christian Ramirez has to finish that ball. He just has to. Galaxy fans, cheer on the LA Galaxy with your pup by your side. This is Pups at the Pitch mini plan. It gives you and your furry friend access to August 10th and September 20th games at a special rate. To purchase your tickets or learn more, visit lagalaxy.com/pups at the pitch. Substitution for LAFC, Smolyakov comes on. And Tillman leaves. Lloris plays this one long. Knocked down by Yoshida, comes into Amaya. Able to play it on back. This will be cleared ahead. Hollingshead taken off the ball by Painsil. No foul. We keep on going forward. This will be a foul in midfield on Cuevas. And now the players are getting into a fisticuffs at midfield. And that's finally broken up. And we'll see what happens here with the officials. Yellow card to Fagundes. Yellow card to Cuevas. Red card to Segura as he went for the throat. And now Parenti and Segura are having words again. And Segura being pulled away by Tafari. And he'll come off the field and have to go to the locker room. We still don't know how much stoppage time is left in this match as we look at the replay here of what went down. So come back to Lloris's live action here. So be played in the midfield. Garces knocks it on down. Fagundes can't get to this ball. Bobasi plays this one long for Martinez. Garces defending on the play. Pushed into the boards, but it's going to be and a yellow card to Gabriel Peck. About 2 minutes left in this match. Novak Micevic takes the goal kick, comes ahead to Nelson. Parenti back to Novak Micevic. About 1:15 remaining unofficially. Here's Nelson. He'll go past the stripe. Near side to Painsil. Garces. Out the right side for Gabriel Peck. Looking for the equalizer here. Here's Cuevas. Painsil, I should say Peck once again. Into Ramirez. Cuevas for the Galaxy. Royce once again. Here's Fagundes. Painsil. Over to the right side. Cuevas. Back out it goes to Royce. Played on over to Parenti. About 30 seconds to go. On the near side to Painsil. Plays this one in. Yoshida's header just wide of the far post. Goal kick. Lloris will take the restart. He'll get a yellow card for delay. Lloris in the midfield on the near side, and knocked ahead and out of play, touched last by the Galaxy. Throwing again for LAFC. Hollingshead with the throw-in. Abobasi and cleared away by Nelson. Another throw. Here's Hollingshead into Abobasi. It'll come in the midfield and back it goes. Tafari clears this one out. Garces over to Nelson now. Back it goes to Garces. Here's Fagundes. Ahead it goes to Gabriel Peck. Peck cuts into center. Last chance here for the Galaxy. Painsill. Over to Peck once again here. Final moments for LA. Cuevas into the area. Header! Score! Maya Yoshida at the death has tied this match at 3-3. Some way, somehow, the Galaxy might get out of this with a point. Abobasi plays this one back, and this game has come to an end for a 3-3 draw. I need to take a timeout, and I'm going to call this broadcast now for me. My apologies, but I do have another family emergency that's just happening at the moment. Final score, 3-3, LA Galaxy and LAFC. Joe Tutino saying so long from BMO Stadium. 3-3 the final, Galaxy and LAFC. Good night, everybody.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss British rock superstars Def Leppard when they take the Yamava Theater stage on August 20th. Carrie Underwood brings her pop country singing and songwriting to Yamava September 5th. And the one and only pop punk legends Green Day make an appearance on September 30th. Only at Yamava, your California to Vegas connection. Visit YamavaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 and winner.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. You've been listening to the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy. Presented by Herbalife. Live your best life. By Modelo Especial. Made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy. All rights reserved.